What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here, and welcome back to the channel and this journey we're on where I find and play a new mobile game every single day, sharing that experience and my first impressions and thoughts with you fine folk here on YouTube. Before we really get into today's game, by the way, I just want to remind everyone that there is a mobile gaming fact hiding at the end of every single video I do here on YouTube. So if you're interested in some mobile gaming news or a fun fact to share with your friends, definitely be sure to stick around till the end of this video. So the game we're checking out today is a quite unique and brand new, still unreleased tower defense game called Guards TD Myth Defense. And part of what's really unique about this game, which is only out on Android at this point, by the way, with an iOS version coming later, is that we can actually move our main character. Well, first of all, we have a main character, and we can move it around the map, as you guys can see we're doing right now. This is the guards, by the way. And what moving our main character does in this game is that it allows us to basically pave the path on which the enemies that we have to take out will then run. So now we have a little path here. So now what we can do is that we can deploy one of these right here. We can deploy... Don't we have the wizards with us? I don't think we've got to take the wizards with us. Oh, that sucks. All right, so let's place one of these over here. They can poison the enemy if we're lucky. Let's definitely place one of these over here as well. We can have a sneak peek of the enemies that are coming up in the top left corner, by the way. Oh, and I think we're gonna be in trouble here, guys, because we don't have anything that is ranged. Well, we have this guy, but he's super expensive, and he doesn't really deal that much damage. So we might have some trouble dealing with these bats here, because they're flying enemies, and some of our ground units cannot attack them. Looks like so far we're doing okay, though, as long as we have our guard character over there defeat the bats at the end. Alright, there we go. Yes. So after every turn, whenever new units start appearing, we get some extra energy that we can use to move our main character. So let's move him over here this time. I really just want to go for all the chests, because for every single chest we collect, we get more and more gold. We definitely have to upgrade some of our characters very soon, though. Let's have a look. We want to deploy one of these over here, I think. And let's level him up immediately. Well, as soon as we can. As soon as we have 100 gold, let's level him up. There you go. Awesome. All right, we're doing okay here, everything considered. I did want to have the wizard with us, but we forgot to take that one with us. We do choose or pick the units we want to take with us into battle at the start of every single level. So we have to be kind of careful, and there are a lot to pick from. So that's, of course, also part of the interesting thing about the game. Like, you gotta pick the right units to take with you into battle. As in most other tower defense games, by the way, we do have a limited amount of HP. So we have 7 HP. That means if 7 enemy units hit our guard character over there, despite him being a guard and having a lot of attack damage, he can't deal with that, so we have to make sure that they don't hit him more than 7 times. Or if the boss at the end of the level hits him, we will definitely also die. So let's upgrade these. Oh, we can't upgrade them yet. Oh, okay, that sucks. I guess we can go in and upgrade... We're in trouble now, guys. We should have upgraded this one and probably deployed another one of these down here, and maybe one of these over here. Okay, so we're down to 6 HP now, which we would have avoided if we had taken the wizard with us. But now we can move some more. We actually have 6 energy to spend. So let's move up here. Nope, wait, that's not what I wanted. No, come on. Up there and over there and then down again. Yes. All right, this is going to be great because this will give us a lot of gold, which we can use to upgrade our characters. So let's upgrade this one as well. And now that we have some more space, we've basically expanded the size of the level so far. So what we want to do now is place a unit up here, I think. Another ranged one that can attack the flying units. We definitely need that. This one also slows them down, by the way. It has a chance to slow them down. So that's pretty great. And now let's move our main guy over here, I think. I really hope we'll be able to win this one here. I did already win this level once, though. And the next level is kind of difficult, but we can go have a look at that one afterwards. I lost at the last boss in the next level before, so I definitely want to try to give that one more go. Overall, I'm actually really enjoying the gameplay here, and the controls work, as expected. They're simple and they work as I expect them to. And the art style is really great as well. I like this art style. It's nothing out of the ordinary, but it's kind of cute, this blocky art style here. Where do we want to go now before I start ranting and getting into the parts I don't like about the game, which I guess is part of what you guys have been waiting for. What don't I like about the game? So first of all, I don't particularly like the fact that we can actually collect cards and then use those cards to upgrade our heroes, and then also have the ability to upgrade the weapons of each of these heroes, because that does make the game somewhat pay to win, at least in the multiplayer aspect of the game. The single player should be fine. I haven't run into any paywalls just yet. So I think you should be fine with that, but that's what I don't like about the game, because it would be so awesome if this game could have a fair PvP, but it seems that so few mobile games have fair PvP these days, sadly. But of course, with that being said, the ability to upgrade weapons and units is also what makes the game a bit more strategic, because it allows us to pick a direction to focus on. So the reason I'm not liking it is mostly because it allows the developers to tighten up the monetization later on. So let's just hope they won't do that. So far, a great game, unreleased, so I doubt they want to monetize it too heavily here to begin with. But I do expect that once it comes out on iOS, we should see some more heavy monetization. And I just realized something, guys. This is so funny. You know, before when I said we didn't have wizards, look at what I've been placing all this time. I've literally been placing wizard units all over the map. And I didn't recognize them. For some reason, I didn't recognize the logo down there in the right bottom corner. I thought those were the thieves we had with us instead, or the rogues. But it turns out they are actually the wizards, and I just couldn't see it, so we should have just placed way more of those to begin with. But, it's never too late. Let's deploy a few more of those now, and I think we should have a somewhat easy time defeating the last two. I think it's the last two rounds of enemies coming up here. You guys can see that we are at 8 out of 10 now, and coming up is number 9 out of 10. You can see that in the top left corner right now. So let's have a look. Let's upgrade these wizards here as much as we can. Well, we can only upgrade them once right now, but later on we'll be able to upgrade them more. And we can move this guy. Yes, I don't think we'll be able to get the last box, or the 2 last boxes actually. How do we... Oh, I see it now. So we should have... Okay, so we could have gone in over here instead, and then we would have probably been able to move over there. But then we wouldn't have been able to place those wizards there, so it's kind of it's a bit of a trade-off there. What do we want to do? Maybe deploy one of these. I can slow them down. Although those units, the big ones over here, do actually walk very slowly already. Look at them though. Oh man, they're ugly. Look at that. Final wave upcoming. Alright, let's use our special ability as well. So that one is defined, by the way, from the guard we have, and we have different guards that we can take into battle once we unlock them though. I've only got this one so far. So let's move this guy. I'm a little afraid that he might be attacked. Can we upgrade this one? Yes. Can we upgrade that one? Yes. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Okay, we're definitely not gonna die now, but we might still get down to 2 HP if we're a bit unlucky. But this is, I think, yes, the last round is going on right now. And the last wave, and we should be able to fairly easily, we can always deploy another wizard over there, and then we can go into the other aspects of the game that I'm really looking forward to share with you guys, which are the upgrades that we have in between battles. So let's have a look at that as soon as we're done here. Let's see how much gold we get though, because we need a lot of gold, by the way, and a lot of silver to upgrade our characters with. And I have actually run out of that already, even this early into the game. About 1.5 hours is probably what I've spent on the game. So 1.5 hours in, I already ran out of silver to upgrade our heroes with. But let's see, we got 600 of the silver. And let's just click quit here. And now let's go have a look at the barrack over here. So these are the characters that we've unlocked so far. We definitely want to go in here and upgrade these wizards, because so far, from my experience, they're definitely the best heroes overall. They're called priests, not wizards, okay? But in any case, they do deal a pretty nice amount of damage. And although not as much damage as the warriors up here, they have the ability to attack flying units. And that's, in any tower defense game, that's a really big thing. Let's have a look at which achievements we completed. We completed quite a few actually, and we do get a decent amount of premium currency, this premium currency up here, from doing that. But the in-app purchases do go all the way up to $100 US. And as you guys can see here in the store, we can collect cards by spending premium currency. That's what I meant with the game being kind of pay to win, especially if you go in here to the arena and try to fight other players. So far, the PvP has actually been decently easy though for me, because I think to begin with we only fight bots, but later on, if you meet someone who has spent money on the game, he'll definitely have an easier time. In here we can see the different guards that we have or can unlock, by the way, if we obtain them first. But we have Prometheus right now, and let's have a look at if there are any talents we can deploy. Let's see. Nope, not yet, sadly. But we're going to unlock more of these over time, and I'm really excited to see what exactly we're going to unlock. We can also use some of these experience books, it seems. Let's do that right now. You haven't... Oh, right. I had to pick the amount of books I wanted to use. All right, so it's actually going to level him all the way up to level 9. That's cool. So now we unlocked a new talent. Awesome. All right, let's go have a look at which talent that is. That is reduce fire blast cooldown by 30%. And this is the fire blast up here that we used in the level just before. Interesting. All right, I quite like that, I gotta admit. It does keep the game interesting that we have a main character that evolves over time. I do actually enjoy that RPG element of the game. But overall, guys, is this the best tower defense ever? No, definitely not. Do you think you guys should play it? And do you think you might have a fun time playing the game? yeah, I think you might actually have a decently fun time playing this game. It's a new tower defense game if you played all the other ones already. This is just another one that you can go check out. It is unique, but I wouldn't spend any money on the game if I were you guys, because I'm afraid that it'll just keep going. Like, it'll just keep asking you to spend more and more and more money without any end ever. But that's my conclusion on the game. Do you guys agree or disagree with my opinion? Do let me know down in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing from you guys. And now for the mobile gaming fact of the day. And if you're into first-person shooters, mobile games, and esports, then today's news is actually really great for you guys. Because Critical Force, which is a first-person shooter on mobile, has teamed up with the mobile phone manufacturer OnePlus to create, a whole array of different esport events in the game that players can then participate in. So if you're really good at the game, maybe it's time to go competitive. Do let me know down in the comment section down below if you've played Critical Force, and until next time guys, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.